All right, let's go. Sometimes when you put things out into the universe, it comes back the other way. I just mentioned in a video, I don't know, a couple videos ago, how I've been getting great customer service, great products, having great items to review. It's been fun. It's been fun. And then along comes Sally. Along comes Little Caesars, and they're like, no, no, no. We'll have none of that. We'll have none of that. I looked at this pizza. I should have opened up the box when she handed it to me. I was the only one there. Actually, there was one other guy behind me. Not busy. So sometimes you put faith in humanity. Faith into workers. 2025 is a wild time. It's a wild time. So in this box, I have the custom Crazy Crust Pizza. Remember those last two words, Crazy Crust. I did a custom Crazy Crust because they brought back the Crazy Crust. Do a shot every time I say Crazy Crust. I got peppers and onions. We tried to do a little no meat today. And I opened this up. You saw the thumbnail. Maybe I've made it look better than it is in the thumbnail. This review is about to go sideways for a couple reasons. We're going to check out the returning Crazy Crust Pizza 2-topping deal, app only, Little Caesars. Buckle in. Buckle in. Cue the intro. What is up, everyone? It is the endorsement, and it is time for another review. This is where I try something and tell you if you should like it or not. I can be very persuasive. Have you ever seen a whiter crust? Is the cheese even melted? And also, where's the garlic butter and parmesan to make it the crazy crust? It's not there. And Little Caesars is out of their mind. Forget about this. Forget about what I'm looking at right here. Forget about this cafeteria pizza, undercooked cafeteria pizza I'm looking at. They are telling me that when I place this order, it's online only for $6.99 2-topping Crazy Crust Pizza. They're saying, yay, you saved $6.50. So you're telling me in 2025, Little Caesars is charging $14 for a 2-topping pizza? Little Caesars? Little Caesars. The world we are living in, price-wise, is bonkers. And there'll be some comments saying, stop talking about the price. No, it's part of this. And if you're just sitting back, picking off the dollar bills, $100 bills off of your money tree in the backyard, God bless you, because I don't have that. So for $7, okay, severely undercooked, the whitest crust. And how about not making it crazy crust? How about that? How about just taking it out of the oven and hand it to the one of only 2 customers in your store? How about that? Oh, you did that? Okay. Okay. Let me tell you, if you've watched my channel enough, over 11 years on YouTube, I always, not always, there's been a couple times, 99% I take the high road. I mention the things that may upset me or bother me. With that being said, I'll rate it appropriate, but I don't normally throw them full-fledged under the bus. But they weren't busy. It just came back. It's Crazy Crust. It says it on the receipt. It says it on the order. You just take it out and be like, nah, not today. Not today. And then when I opened the box and saw how white the crust was, I was like, this? For $7? I could probably find some kids that might take a couple bites. This is this doesn't look good. I'm going to tell you, the one thing I do like is the amount of toppings. There's a decent amount of toppings on here. The onions, they went full bore on onions, even though these two right here are 3, 2.5, hardly have any. Everything's right here. I've never worked at a pizza spot. I've never worked at Little Caesars, and I would never, unless they gave me a reason, I would never question. I've always given them the benefit of the doubt, majority of the time, almost all the time, but not here. No. And I'm not going back. I had to drive 10 minutes to find shade. I'm not going back. So I guess this has turned into a public service announcement letting you know that if they give it to you, the Crazy Crust is back. And if you go online for $6.99, you can get, hopefully, a Crazy Crust Pizza with 2 toppings. I'll take a bite. Flippity floppity. That one's better, but it's bending there. Doing a little yoga. Little Caesars yoga. All right. Let's try the bendy one. All right, wish me luck. Not the Crazy Crust Pizza. This is an undercooked 2-topping Little Caesars debacle. Wish me luck. Always keep it honest. Those were my honest opinions. Now after the bite, the peppers and onions are hitting. They have good flavor. And she loaded them, like I said, on 3/4 of this pizza. But it's so doughy. The bottom doesn't look too bad, but that crust itself, where is it? But that crust itself, it's like it saw a ghost. It says, white as a ghost. And I ordered it well done. Forgot to mention that. Forgot to mention. But if I opened up the box, what was she going to throw it back in? She would, I guess she could have then made it the Crazy Crust. But I'm giving you a real life example of what happens out here in these streets. These food review streets. It's a 10.